We believe that the National Guard and the military occupation is the first step into rounding black people up and putting them in detainment camps here in Washington, D.C. and around the United States of America. We believe that.
We have seen this before, and that's why my European friends told me before Trump was elected not to make fun of what was happening, to take very seriously what was happening, because they've had recent skirmishes with fascism. They know the impact of fascism, and this guy is definitely a fascist and embraces that, and will sow divisions in this country that will take a long time to mend.
I feel like the ultimate goal here is to normalize this overreach, where National Guard was never needed here in Los Angeles. There were thousands of troops, and the only thing they did was stood outside a building. The majority of the troops were on a base nearby playing video games and resenting the fact that they were used in that way.
Republican friends and fellow citizens, I say, who profess to be active Christians, I remind them that DEI is the very foundation of the Christian church.
Mr. President, do not come to Chicago. You are neither wanted here nor needed here.
This is a good thing. I think that the governor as well as the mayor should be on board with it, just so we can get a bit more of security in Chicago the way that we need.
The crime has dropped since 2024. Do you feel like the city feels safer?
No, not at all.
Today I introduced a Resolution 3, which was focused on finding common ground in our party on a very heartbreaking humanitarian issue. And it's aligned with our party platform. This crisis in Gaza is urgent, and my resolution is focused on that humanitarian crisis and makes it clear that it must be addressed as the emergency that it is. Now, I know that there are some who are interested in making changes today. But as we've seen, there's divide in our party on this issue. This is a moment that calls for shared dialogue. It calls for shared advocacy. And that's why I've decided today, at this moment, listening to the testimony and listening to people in our party, to withdraw my amendment and resolution to allow us to move forward in a conversation on this as a party.